I don't reach for the noise anymore. It already knows where I've been. I learned to sit with the quiet, like an old friend that won't explain every feeling I couldn't outrun. Finally slowed down and stayed. The nights don't scare me like before. They just hold what I don't say. I stop fighting every thought. Let them come, let them fade. No one's calling, no one's gone. Just me standing where I belong. Silence knows my name, knows the weight I carry, knows the truths I never framed into words. Silence knows my name, feels me breathe before I speak, holds the parts of me I couldn't keep. I used to fill the space with sound, afraid of what I'd hear. Now I let the stillness stay till it softens every fear. Some answers don't arrive loud, they show up calm and slow. I don't chase what left me tied, I let it go. No disguise, no defense, just presence. Silence knows my name when the night leans in, when memory loosens its grip again. Silence knows my name, doesn't rush, doesn't judge, just waits with me long enough. I thought healing had a sound, like something breaking free, but it's quieter than I imagined. Just learning how to breathe. No applause, no turning point, no moment to declare. Just waking up a little lighter than I was there. Silence knows my name, and I answer without fear. I don't need to prove I've changed, I'm already here. Silence knows my name, and for the first time I don't feel alone. Inside it I feel like no words left, no need to explain. Silence knows my name. Words came and went, like they knew that time was up. Now the room feels lighter and heavier at once. We talked it thin till it fell apart. Every angle, every scar, all the truth laid on the floor. Nothing hiding anymore. Your eyes tired, mine the same. No more fires left to name. We reached the end without a fight, just breathing in the quiet. No sharp goodbye, no defense, just the end of sentences. There's nothing left to say tonight. No blame to get no wrong or right. We said it all, we spent the summer. Now silence lays between us. Soft and wide, there's nothing left to say tonight. No promise left to try and keep. Just two hearts learning how to rest from everything they used to need. Ooh. I don't feel empty, I feel clear. Like the noise finally disappeared. All the questions lost their edge when we stopped asking them. We didn't fix what couldn't bend, didn't break what still had sense. We let the truth just sit with us till it didn't need a voice. No more proof, no more plea, just honesty. There's nothing left to say tonight, and somehow that feels kind like love knowing to step aside and stop demanding more time. There's nothing left to say tonight, and that don't mean we fail. It means we listen long enough to know when words won't help. I used to think silence meant we lost, but now I know it means we're done carrying what won't move anymore to another morning sun. Some endings don't need closure, they just need room to breathe. And tonight I finally understand what letting go can be. There's nothing left to say tonight, and I'm okay with how it ends. No bitterness, no last regret, just calm where love once lived. There's nothing left to say tonight, so I won't reach or rewind. I'll let the quiet hold the truth we already deep defined. The lights stay low, the world feels slow. Nothing left to say tonight. After the door closed, the room kept breathing, like it didn't know you were gone. Your cup still sitting by the sink, like you might come back for it. I stood there longer than I should, let the silence talk its talk. We said enough to end the night, but not enough to end the truth. Some things break without a sound, just quietly loosen you. No tears fell, no voices raised, just space learning your name. This is the quiet after goodbye, not pain, just the absence. Not wrong, just the truth uncovered. Is love that learned when to lie down and rest. This is the quiet after goodbye, where the heart stops fighting, where you don't reach back anymore. You just let the echo pass through you. I slower now than I did before. Like rushing lost its meaning. I don't replay every moment, just the ones that stayed unfinished. We were careful near the end, like breaking glass with open ends. Trying not to bleed on love, trying to still understand. No blameless, no defense, just distance settling in. This is a quiet after goodbye, where memory softens the edges, where the past doesn't ask for more, just waits to be forgiven inside. This is the quiet after goodbye, not lonely, just honest, where you finally hear yourself without the need to explain. I used to think endings had to hurt to mean they mattered, but some love leaves you gently so you can keep what it taught you. I don't miss who we were at the start, I honor who we became, and I carry you lighter now without calling your name. This is a quiet after goodbye, where peace feels unfamiliar, but real where love becomes a lesson, not a wound. This is the quiet after goodbye, and for the first time I'm not afraid of the silence. I'm learning how to live inside it. After the door closed, the room stayed quiet. So did I. We said we were fine. That was the light that kept us breathing. Some things don't end, they just go quiet. You folded your pain in a calm goodbye. I read your face, but I let it slide. Kitchen light, your keys on the table. So many words, but none felt stable. I felt the shift when you turned away, like something sacred slipped out the frame. I wanted truth, but I chose the peace. Now it lives somewhere under me. Ooh, we stared at the wall at the moment died. Both of us knew, but we let it, spoke about it again. Just learn how to live with the silence. Smile like nothing was broken back then. But every quiet room reminds us we bury words we should have said. Let time pretend it made us stronger, but every love has ghosts instead. And I just learned how to linger. Your laugh still echoes in my head, like a song we left unfinished. We stayed polite, we stayed in line, never crossed the fear between us. Every how you doing felt just afraid of what we knew. Some love fades, some love waits. Ours just froze in place. We never spoke about it again. Called it time and called it distance, but I still hear you in my head, asking questions we resisted. We chose quiet over the end, thought silence would hurt us less. Now every night it visits me like unfinished tenderness. If I had one moment back, I'd let the truth fall out my mouth. I'd risk the crack, I'd risk the break, instead of living with this doubt. Some endings need a voice, some hearts need to collapse. We stayed standing too long, now we ache where love was trapped. We never spoke about it again, but it never really left us. It lives in everything unsaid, in the space where love still rests. If you ever feel it too, in the quiet when you breathe, just know I hear it calling me. The truth we couldn't keep, we never spoke. But we remember. We never spoke. But we remember. I didn't get quieter, I just stopped explaining. I learned to hurt without noise. No shadow rooms, no breaking voice, just carrying it steady inside, like something fragile I won't drop. I used to wear my pain out loud, let it ask for too much space. Now I fold it into my breath and keep my pace. No witnesses, no scene, just me learning what it means. I learned to hurt without noise, without asking to be seen. I don't raise my voice for love, I don't beg for peace. I learned to hurt without noise, let it pass through me slow. Some things heal better when you let them go. I don't flinch when memory knocks. I let it in, I let it talk. Then I walk it to the door without holding on. I stopped expecting closure from people who left early. I give myself the grace now to feel it quietly. No reaction, no display, just honesty. I learned to hurt without noise, and it didn't make me cold. It taught me how to stay intact when the truth unfolds. I learned to hurt without noise, no drama, no defense, just learning how to live with what was never it just grew quiet in our hands. We didn't slam doors or burn the past. We just stopped reaching quite as fast. Your name still fit inside my mouth, just didn't carry the same sound. We stayed kind, we stayed aware, like we were handling something rare. Try not to hurt what once felt true by holding on past what it could do. No sharp turn, no last plea, just space learning how to be. Love didn't leave, it faded like light at the end of a long day. Still warm, just not enough to stay. Love didn't leave, it faded. We felt it go before it went. No anger, no betrayal, just a moment losing its strength. I don't rewrite what we became, I don't reduce it down to pain. Some love does what it came to do, then quietly loosens its hold on you. We laugh less, listen more, stop asking what we were fighting for. Not empty, just aware that something gentle changed in there. No one wrong, no one right, just the inner trying to fight. Love didn't leave, it faded like a song you don't replay. Still meaningful, still honest, just not meant for today. Love didn't leave, it faded, and that truth doesn't feel cruel. It feels like letting go with care of something once beautiful. I used to think love had to break to prove it mattered at all, but now I see some endings come when you stop forcing the fall. No scars, no grand goodbye, just honesty settling in. We didn't fail at loving, we just listened. Love didn't leave, it faded, and I don't carry that as a loss. I carry it as memory that didn't harden my heart. Love didn't leave, it faded, and somehow I stayed home, because I didn't have to hate to finally let it go. Nothing broke, nothing ran. Love just loosened its hand. I didn't notice the change until this day. You love me through my sharpest edges, held me steady when I bent, taught my heart a softer language without asking who I've been. I didn't lose myself in you, I found a version I could keep, one that doesn't run from feeling, one that knows when not to speak. No pressure, no demand, just your patience shaping me. You love me into someone else, someone calm and someone kind. I don't break the way I used to. I don't leave myself behind. You love me into someone else, not by force, not by control, just by staying long enough for me to grow. I see it now in how I pause before reacting to the pain, and how I listen more than speak, and how I don't need to explain. You didn't fix me, didn't save me, just stood close and let me be. And somehow that was all it took to change what lived in me. No instructions, no disguise, just love with open eyes. You love me into someone else, and I don't resent the cost, even if we're not the same, and even if we're lost. You love me into someone else, and I carry that with care. Even if I walk alone now, I'm not who I was back then. Some love doesn't last forever, but it leaves you better than before. It teaches you how to hold yourself, how to soften what was sore. I don't need you to return to prove what we became. I'm living proof your love was real every time I changed. You love me into someone else, and I finally understand why some people come into your life just to shape who you are. You love me into someone else, and that stays with me, not as loss, but as grace. You didn't stay, but you remain in who I am, who we am. It didn't fall apart, it wore down. We broke slowly, piece by piece, not enough to feel at once, just enough to make us tired of pretending we were fine. Every silence got longer, every touch felt more polite. We kept choosing not to ask what was fading in plain sight. No moment, no scene, just time doing what it means. We broke slowly, like something held too long. Nothing sharp, nothing loud, just strength quietly gone. We broke slowly, still standing side by side, till love became a memory. We stopped trying to revive. I don't blame you, you don't blame me. That's the strangest part. might finish what we couldn't start. We learned how to coexist inside a love that changed its shape. Not broken enough to leave, not alive enough to stay. No collapse, no relief, just honesty underneath. We broke slowly, and I felt it every day, in the way we spoke less freely, in the things we didn't say. We broke slowly, till holding on felt wrong, like asking something empty to keep being strong. I used to think breaking meant pain, like something tearing in two. But sometimes it's just waking up and realizing it's through. No villain, no regret, just love there in its course. We didn't fail in staying, we just ran out of force. We broke slowly, and somehow stay kind. That's the part I carry with me when I look back in time. We broke slowly, but we didn't turn cold. We let go without violence of something we couldn't hold. It didn't fall apart. Didn't fall apart. Didn't fall apart. It faded out. It wasn't the feeling, it was the care. We still said the right things, still shared the same bed, but something gentle went missing before the love ever left. We remember the history, forgot how to tend, like knowing the road but losing the steps. No alarms, no sign, just habits replacing time. What love forgot first was how to listen, not the words but the space between them. What love forgot first was how to stay soft when being right felt easier than being close. Kept score without meaning to, let small things hard and fast turn patience into tolerance, let moments slip past. I don't think love failed us, I think it grew tired of asking to be chosen in ordinary hours. No collapse, no flame, just this distance, learning our names. Where love forgot first was attention, the quiet work of showing up. Where love forgot first was how to pause before defending ourselves at all costs. I used to think forgetting love meant losing how it felt, but it's forgetting how to care for someone other than yourself. No one left, no one broke. We just stopped remembering that love survives on presence more than chemistry. Disappear. It just waited to be remembered. It didn't disappear. It just stopped holding it. We used to rest inside the quiet, like the world couldn't reach us there. Every touch felt unguarded, every word felt fair. Now the same room feels different, like it learned our doubts. Nothing moved, nothing changed, but the feeling moved out. No warning, no sound, just comfort breaking down. This is where we used to feel safe, where our hearts didn't brace for impact. Now we stand in the same space, but we don't lean back. This is where we used to feel safe, before caution learned our name, before love started watching what it couldn't say. Started measuring our words like they might land too hard. Held pieces of ourselves back just to keep the calm. We didn't mean to build a distance, it happened trying not to fight, when protecting the peace became choosing silence. No attack, no defense, just tension settling in. This is where we used to feel safe, before doubt took up space, before holding each other started feeling misplaced. This is where we used to feel safe, and I still feel it sometimes, like a memory of warmth that hasn't fully died. I used to think safety meant staying, never risking a break, but now I know it's being honest before the ground shakes. We didn't lose love in one moment, we misplaced trust in time, and safety slipped away while we were being kind. This is where we used to feel safe, and I don't blame what we became. Some places change when you grow, even even if you stay the same. This is where we used to feel safe, and I don't know what it